Welcome to day 119 of our school year. One more to fill in that row. Okay, let's get down our beginning fraction. We have a total of 180 school days, so that's our denominator, and we're on day 119. Now we need to figure out if 119 is prime or composite. Well, it's not even, so that doesn't help us out. Let's see, 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 is not a multiple of 3, so 3 is not a factor. Those are our two quick ones. Let's see. Ooh, 119 is not circled, so it is not prime, so it is composite. We're going to have to figure out which prime number we can divide by. We do have to do our prime factorization for both then. Remember our first 5 prime, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Let's see, 180, that's even, so I can cut it in half. 18 tens, half of that is 9 tens. Can divide that by 2. Can't do half of 90, but if I go down to 80, I can do half of that and half of 10. Okay, that ends in a 5, so I could divide by 5. I get 9. 3, I get 3. 3 is prime. We are done. Let's see, I can't divide by 2 or 3. I already checked that. So 5, the rule for 5 is that it ends in a 0 or 5. I can't divide by 5. Let's try 7. 7 times 10 is 70, 77, 84, 91, 98, 105, 112, 119. We found our factor. I can divide by 7. So 10 groups of 7, that's 49, so I get 17, and 17 is prime. So we are done. Let's go ahead and get down our prime factorization from least to greatest. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, and 7 times 17. Do we have any common factors? No 2s, 3s, or 5s, no 7s or 17s. That means our greatest common factor is 1. Let's make our groups of 1. Done. How many total groups of 1 do we have? We have 180. How many are shaded in? 119. But we do want to always prove our solution in another way. So we're going to use our algorithm. If we have a rectangle with an area of 180 square units and the side is 1 unit, and we have a rectangle with 119 square units and this side is 1 unit, what would the other side have to be? So 100 times 1 is 100. Numbers the same, zeros a game. We're on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zeros a game. Bring that up there. 80 times 1 is 80. Numbers the same, zeros a game. This side would have to be 180. Okay, here 100 times 1 is 100. More on top, no need to stop. More on top, no need to stop. Bring that 19 up here. 19 times 1 is 19. Numbers the same, zeros a game. Add these together, we get 119. So this side of the rectangle would be 119 units. Let's go ahead and check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0 it stays the same, you don't need to take time to add the 0. But what we have here is the identity property of multiplication. That says when you multiply by 1, it stays the same. One group of 0 is 0. One group of 8 tens is 8 tens. One group of 100 is 100. One group of 9 is 9. One group of 110 is 110. One group of 100 is 100. So 119, that matches our dividend. Check. 180, that matches our dividend. Check. So our numerator is definitely 119 and our denominator is definitely 180. All right, let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. We are in trimester 2, week 13. Today is 3/3/2020. Our fraction for today is 119 180ths. So 119 and 180 have the greatest common factor of 1. And since we did groups of 1, you do not have to get out your number line. But I do like to always show you it is right here on your number line. There are no lines lined up underneath because there are no equivalent fraction in lowest terms. It is already in its simplest form. Right, so go ahead and erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.